and safe. I wouldn't be here if because of my kids and my wife.
Many people only see one aspect of a war, the fighting, the tanks, and the soldiers. But behind the scenes of all of this is a logistics supply center and the women that help to run it.
Okay, and that's for me. Good. Our mission here is sustainment operations for the whole camp population. We service permanent party, transit soldiers. We also have coalition forces at times. Sometimes there's British soldiers and we had some Korean soldiers at one time. And basically here in the S4 yard, we receive ice and we also have equipment for our contracting office. A lot of times we'll buy big mattresses, lockers, big ticket items that we store. We have a whole bunch of containers that we store this equipment in. So we track population because, if we have a surge of population, then we need to order more ice and water. We have 3 reefers that store ice. It's very important. Without ice and water, people will be dropping like flies. So it's basic sustainment operations, dealing with supplies. We request, we go out, we pick it up, or it's delivered. We inventory it, we store it, we issue it as needed, and it's just a continual basis.
Imagine these statistics and having to coordinate their supply, delivery, and safety 24/7 every month. 2.5 million gallons of water, 82,000 meals, 22,000 cases of bottled water, 76,000 pounds of ice, 296,000 gallons of fuel, and removing almost 300,000 gallons of sewage or black water. And this is just at Camp Virginia.
I've been in for over 24 years, and I believe when I first started, women were more, we could get away with, oh, can you help me carry my bag? It's heavy. But now we're more equal and strong, and we pull our own weight, and I think we're more respected by the men.
Part of our duties, like any city back in the United States, is for improvements to infrastructure. So we do have a tent project coming up, replacing the old tents that we have with new tents, and it's all a matter of improving the facilities concerning the area. We have solar lighting, and that's still in an experimental stage right now as far as how well and effective that will be concerning cost effectiveness and everything. So far, it's been pretty okay. There are some maintenance issues with the solar lighting that we're still in evaluation concerning whether this should be a project that should be expanded throughout Kuwait or not, but there's still a lot of glitches in there due to the type of weather we're in, the sand, the rain, a lot of pieces break. But that's what we do here. We're constantly looking at better ways to try and improve, and if one thing doesn't work, then that's okay. We'll try and look at it and figure out another way to make it a better place. Camp Virginia is also designed to be like a decompression point. So we have a chapel, we have a lot of services for the soldiers.
This chapel here, I believe it's been here for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. And I hear from others it's the nicest chapel here. This chapel is used for various worship services. We have Catholic services, Protestant, offer Jewish, many different types of services. But the chapel is open for people to come in to pray, exercise their religious faith or whatever it may be. With the Hawaiian Army National Guard, from Hawaii, there's the Aloha spirit, and there's more of a family sense here. So when we face difficulties, we really pull together.
Camp Virginia is now getting ready for the biggest concert of its history. So it's up to the entertainers to get their act together for this very special show.
3, 2.
Aloha Kuwait. Here we are, the chapel at Camp Virginia, Kuwait. This is day one for us at the camp, but actually day 1, 2, 3 out of 7 that will be here. We're running through rehearsals right now. We got a couple of rehearsals. We got BET on board. We have Kaleo, and then we got Vahi coming up in just a minute. We'll be rehearsing with our troop from American Samoa, and we have some of the troop members from Micronesia and from Mexico. A couple of the lady dancers are dancing with them. So far, pretty good. Not too shabby. Give a dog a bone. But yeah, so check it out. From the chapel to the USO and the MWR, they try their very best to make our soldiers feel right at home. But there are some things that just aren't the same. What is the one thing you miss at home?
The ocean. Ain't nothing like the fish and the poi they get in Hawaii.
Just the scenery, the environment, the people, the food. That's a big one. Yeah, I miss the food.
Every day, I guess just home cooking.
Like lau lau, squid luau. We got rice, but we got like chicken katsu, zip pack, you know.
Adobo.
The ocean and my family.
Surfing, diving, you know, just being with your family is really nice.
I miss my sons. I have 2 boys.
What I miss most? My wife. I miss my wife. Bringing you guys here brings us closer to home. So makes the deployment go a little bit easier.
We are here at Kuwait, Camp Virginia. A blistering 105 degrees, wind chill of 95, so it's really gorgeous out here. Let's check out some of the items that were donated from some of our local businesses in Hawaii. First of all, OC16, thank you so much for taking care of the shipping costs and these beautiful t-shirts, Aloha Kuwait 2009. Now let's take a look at some of the goodies. Let's help us out, soldiers. We got some goodies from Kaniokas. We got mangoes, kakimochi, lihimoi seeds, all the favorites of our local people. And of course, we'd like to thank Tamuras for donating some lihimoi mango. We'd like to also thank Second Lieutenant Tudelo's wife and grandmother for also donating some of the leis provided here. Grandma Doc, thank you for donating leis as well. Let's take a look at some of the CDs and DVDs, gang. Provided by our local artists. We have Naleo. They donated a couple 100 CDs. We got Kaleo, who's on tour with us over here. We got Big Every Time. Yeah, and we also got, of course, the brothers. James, don't worry, we got you represented up in here. And we got Manuhea Lee donated a bunch of shirts, and I'll be wearing their beautiful Aloha shirts that just came out. Hawaii, I think we got ourselves covered, and we'll make sure that this gets out to all of the troops, to all of our sponsors. Thank you very much. OC16, mahalo. When we come back, it's showtime.
Oh yeah, all my family from the Big Island, to my wife, Gina, and my son, Noah. I love you guys, and I'll be home very soon. And all the people from Waimea to Hilo and Kona. Aloha, and I miss you guys.